right now in real estate, it's a dirty industry.
Yes.
A lot of companies, they commit things which they themselves know they are not going to honor.
Okay.
Ideally, I want them to struggle. I
Okay.
want them to struggle so much. I want their hearts broken.
Okay.
And I want them to cry.
Okay.
Because all of this struggle, it really makes them stronger.
Have you ever had any negative comments or any such issues?
Negative comments are a part of social media. And I hate comments regarding my accent.
Oh.
And when I talk about charity, they're like, oh, this is again a
This-
fraud.
Okay. Doesn't it affect you like
It used to hurt.
yes.
Once you get used to something and you realize this is working in your favor, it stops
Okay.
hurting. When you are transacting with, let's say, ABC company,
Yes.
you are helping their owners
Yes.
buy a big mansion or a
Yes.
luxury car.
Yes.
But
yes.
when a client is transacting with Revo, he's making this world a better place.
And these people, you train them to do the videos, right?
Yes.
So during the interview process also, do you ask them to create videos, or like do you see like are they good to create the videos?
Okay, one different thing that we have
Yes.
in comparison to other companies is we have a trial of 2 days.
Okay.
And it is not only the trial of the candidate, it is also the trial of the company.
Okay.
So we tell them that before you join Revo, you are supposed to spend 2 days on our floor
Okay.
to see the company from the inside. Because right now in real estate, it's a dirty industry.
Yes.
A lot of companies, they commit things which they themselves know they are not going to honor.
Okay.
So we let people, we tell them, ask negative questions, ask tough questions, know what this job is exactly about. And I feel this is one of the biggest reasons that our attrition is really low.
Okay.
Because people know what they're going to get in Revo.
Okay.
So in these first 2 days, we are also asking them to make content. So they make content, we check out their videos, and based on the videos, we figure out, okay, this is someone who
Okay.
can be coached, who can make better content, and then we hire them.
Oh,
and
nice.
if they are willing to join.
Okay. And for your employee, what does one typical day look like at Revo? What time do they start to till they sign off? What is the day's schedule?
We start at
like?
9.
Okay, 9. Okay.
9 to 9:40, 10ish is the
Okay.
time when I address the team,
Okay.
or we have a developer training, or we
Okay.
have content training.
Okay.
From after my meeting is finished, there are leaders, 6 leaders. They take their own team meetings for around 20-25 minutes.
Okay.
That is our schedule till 10.
Okay.
From 10 to 12, they are supposed to reach out to all of their existing clients, all of their leads.
Okay.
If they do not have leads, they are supposed to brainstorm the ideas, the content ideas.
Okay.
And after 12, they can leave to developer to shoot. So from
Okay.
12 to 6, they are shooting the videos, meeting the clients, closing
okay.
the clients, all of that.
Okay. So like they can take along the content creators of the team
Yes.
to do the videos.
Yes.
That's
So we
amazing.
have one content creator for every 5 people in sales.
Oh, very nice. And I think I have also seen on your social channels that you have a lot of entertainment activities also for your staff, right? What are they like? And
See, I am someone who loves to play sports.
okay.
I am someone who loves to travel.
Okay.
And I am someone who loves people.
Okay.
Now I have my own company. I could not do it in my previous company.
Okay.
Now I have my own company. So
Okay.
every 3 months,
Okay.
I take at least 10 to 15 people in my team and I
Okay.
travel with them.
Oh, nice.
Every-
Travel in the sense outside the country?
Outside the country.
Okay.
Every 3 months. So now it's
Okay.
2 or 3 trips in the quarter. Every 3 months, I'll take my leaders, 6 people
Okay.
who report to me directly.
Okay.
And I'll take and I'll
Four
go
of
out. And this is absolutely mandatory for them. And we have a lot of fights at home for this.
Okay.
But I tell them there is no other option. You have to travel with me. I will not travel without you.
Okay.
And I want to travel. So you have to travel with me.
Okay. Okay.
And then when we are in Dubai, we do a lot of sports activities. We play, we go out, paintball, cricket, football. So every time there is a sports tournament, a good sports tournament,
Okay.
which calls in all the teams, we
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
In fact, we were the winner of Danube's Broker Championship,
Oh,
which happened
nice.
in August.
Oh, that's nice. So that is also your team building and the way you build the culture for your team,
Yes.
right?
So,
Yes.
I mean, see, if I talk about sports and traveling, it really takes all the... this is a really stressful job.
Yes.
For every one client, there are 16 agents.
Yes,
So
yes.
the agents are really stressed. And then it's a commission-based job.
Yes.
They're also worried about their finances.
Yes.
If they're only thinking about work, I feel they will reach that mental breakdown faster.
Yes.
So I just want them a few days a month or one day a week, they should completely stop thinking about work.
Oh, nice, nice. And now coming to the clients, right? What is your unique point that attracts them to you versus any other agents they go to?
Okay. First, which a lot of clients initially don't believe is, we have this a rule in Revo.
Okay.
If anyone in Revo miscommits intentionally, unintentionally it can happen.
Okay.
intentionally miscommits to a client, and the client has a financial loss because of this,
Okay.
and the client can give us clear evidence of that, whatever is the amount of financial loss the client had, we will deduct it from the sales commission and
Okay.
we will give it to the clients.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We have had so many cases
Okay.
where the salespeople did mistakes and
Okay.
they themselves paid the clients from their pockets.
Oh, okay.
This is something which is very clear in Revo. You are not supposed to miscommit to a client. And again, when you are hiring people
Yes.
who are not in this business to make
Yes.
money, but to make this world a better place, you
Yes.
can be assured they will not lie.
Yes.
They will not miscommit.
Yes. Yes.
There have been times where, let's say, it's client's mistake as well, and it is
Yes.
a salesperson mistake as well.
Wrong communication probably.
He thought he will handle the situation. He could not.
Okay.
There is a guy in my team who paid 20,000 dirhams to a client
Okay.
just because he thought he will be able to get his refund from the
Okay.
developer,
Okay.
and the refund did not happen from the developer. He thought he will be able to do it,
Okay.
and it did not
he
happen.
committed to it.
Yes, he paid
Okay.
20,000 dirhams
Oh, okay.
from his pocket. He asked me, should he do it? And I said, yes.
Okay.
This is a very good learning experience for you.
Okay.
Now, from the next time onwards, you will be very careful in making the commitments.
Yes.
And it made sense to him.
Yes,
And I
yes.
told him, it's worth the investment.
Yes.
So let's say if he has paid 20,000 dirhams once to his clients for miscommitment.
Yes.
Not miscommitment, it was equally client's fault.
Okay. It was more of a miscommunication
Yes,
between them, probably,
yes,
right?
yes. But he committed something that he could not deliver.
Okay.
Do you think next time he will be committing something like this?
No, because he had to pay the price for it, right?
yes, yes.
Nice.
Second, with every transaction that clients does, we make this world a better place. So we have done a lot of charity trips.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The first one that we did was in Lebanon. We reached
Okay.
Jordan.
Okay.
We reached out to a lot of refugees. We helped them directly.
Okay.
Then we were in Lebanon in Feb.
Okay.
And then we were recently in Pakistan, a team of
Okay.
ours. And then the next charity trip is also happening next month by November end.
Oh, nice.
Probably in Kenya or Afghanistan. We are yet to
Okay.
finalize the location.
Which place to go, right?
Yes. When you are transacting with, let's say, ABC company,
Yes.
you are helping their owners
Yes.
buy a big mansion or a
Yes.
luxury car.
Yes,
But
yes.
when a client is transacting with Revo, he's making this world a better place.
You are making it like easier for them to, like, maybe I cannot go to Afghanistan and do the contribution, but if I buy from you, then like you are doing that on our behalf.
Yes.
I think this is also some lines I have seen in your newsletters as well, right? Like you mentioned that even if you're not there, I'm doing it for you in your
Yes,
name.
yes.
I think that's an amazing thing, like, because not all the businesses, especially in Dubai, are committed to those kind of charity or, to
Yes.
giving back to the community. And probably that is because you had that faith moment when you had to.
Oh, that was just the beginning of my faith movement. I have had so many moments
Okay.
wherein I had run out of every single penny I had.
Okay.
And then the help of God came.
Oh, nice.
And it has happened so many times. Me and my initial... So there are 4 people who joined me initially.
Okay.
Harry, Zain, Jalal and Saifu.
Okay. They are your core team.
Yes. So we 5 used to joke about it.
Okay.
Let's run out of money fast so that the help of God can come.
Oh.
It has happened so many times. I mean, so if it happens once, you are like, okay.
Okay.
It's maybe a coincidence. It happens
Okay.
twice, you're like, okay, the coincidences is happening too much.
Okay.
But with me, with us, it has happened so many times. Every single of these 5 people or the other leaders I have, they genuinely believe in this. That
Okay.
if we are at the verge, the help
Something
of God
will happen
the help
and
of
it
God
will
will come.
close.
And this is the reason we do not donate money from our profit.
Okay.
We donate it from our revenue.
Oh, okay.
We have been a loss-making company for the first 15 months, 15 months.
Okay.
And we had been consistently donating.
Okay.
The first time we donated 5,000 dirhams.
Okay.
And then we donated around 18,000 dirhams to 1 billion meal campaign.
Okay.
At that time, I was only eating 1 time a day.
Oh.
My simple idea was that Farhan, if you can donate
Yes.
when your life is really hard, this is the most important
Yes.
time.
Yeah,
This
when
is
you
the
have
time you
a
should
lot, it's
definitely
easy.
donate.
Yes.
Because if you can donate right now,
Yes.
you will always be able to donate.
Yes. Yes.
Because the situation will only get better from here.
Yes. I think how did that come about? Like, the idea of like, why did you feel like it's important that I donate not from my profit, from my revenue? Like, how is that? Like, that also requires courage, right? Is it all faith?
Yes, part of it is complete faith. And then if I wanted to donate it from a profit, I'm not different from any other company.
Yes.
And then I knew if I start donating from a profit, I'm someone who reinvests a lot of money back into the business.
Okay.
So it's very difficult for the company to be profitable because
Yes.
whatever I am earning,
Yes.
I'm
you would put
financially
it back.
committing myself to a much bigger amount.
Okay.
So if I do it on the profit, it will take me 2 or 3 years to actually start
actually
donating,
start
and I did
donating.
not want that. I wanted a part of revenue of every single transaction going towards charity.
Oh, nice. And now coming to your vision for the whole company for the maybe next 5 years time, where do you see yourself in Revo Realty?
So we are going to expand to 2 more cities in UAE.
Oh, nice.
And 4 or 5 countries in GCC. I have a Canadian PR as well. So if things
Okay.
work out, we'll start in North America as well.
Oh,
and
very
India
nice.
is the biggest market.
Yes.
We're planning to start India as well in 6 to 8 months time.
Oh, that's amazing. So that's your plan for
Yes.
growth. And when you go for growth, right? Do you have any partners, or are you like you're the solo owner of the company?
Technically, yes, I'm the sole owner of the company, but I'm not the one who's making decisions.
Okay.
So I have these leaders.
Okay.
Everything which is happening in the company is decided collectively by the group.
Okay.
I can veto, but
Okay.
I use it very, very rarely when I
Okay.
genuinely believe that I'm doing something which has to be done. Otherwise, the decision is collectively taken. And since there are no designations in Revo,
Okay.
every employee is the same.
Oh, you don't have designations
Yes.
in Revo. So how does that work? Because without having an organization structure, if I'm a first person, like if I join a company as a new person, right? Who do I go to for help if I don't have a line
So
manager?
we have, let's say, tiers. We have leaders.
Okay.
People who they can report to, but no
Okay.
designations
Okay.
as such. So when you do not have any designations,
Okay.
then the leaders cannot use their authority in a
On
negative
anybody.
way.
Okay.
They can only inspire their team
Okay.
because he's not senior to them and
Yes.
they're not junior to him. They are the same.
Okay.
So that's where real leadership skills are developed.
Oh, nice. And so that means everyone in your team is like equal, right?
Yes.
That's a motto. And like as a new person who joins, right? Like what will his career path be in Revo once he starts making sale? What's a growth plan you give for your employees?
Ideally, I want them to struggle. I
Okay.
want them to struggle so much. I want their hearts broken
Okay.
and I want them to cry.
Okay.
Because all of this struggle, it really makes them stronger.
Okay.
So there are some people who are closing without all of this struggle, and
Okay.
there are people who are closing after this struggle.
Okay.
So generally, once you have done your first, let's say 7 or 8 transactions, and you
Yes.
have closed 5 deals in 3 consecutive months,
Okay.
we give you a team. Then you're supposed to mentor 3
Okay.
people,
Okay.
and then the team increases. So as of now, I have 6 leaders who are directly reporting to me.
Okay.
And then there are 3 leaders who are reporting to them. And
Okay.
very soon it's going to be 15,
So
16
that's how
leaders.
it grows as a structure in the
Yes,
company.
yes.
So it's like you have said, like when they join itself, you tell them like once you close this many leads or this many deals.
It's also
then
about
you also-
first, so it's not only about the deals, it is also about how long have you been in the company as well. Because I want you to be completely aligned with my vision.
Yes.
If I'm making you a mentor,
Yes.
I'm making you responsible for people.
Yes.
I should have that confidence in you as well that, okay, this guy
Yes.
can take care of 3 more lives.
Yes.
Because when I'm hiring people and I'm giving them a leader, if I'm not giving them the right leader, I'm doing injustice to them. I'm putting their career at risk. So I just want to make sure that he is someone who can do it, who can grow other people, who can make other people successful.
Oh, nice. And again, coming back to our videos, right? You speak on the videos. But when you started, before this all, like you mentioned, we were just taking videos to put on WhatsApp status, but you were not speaking on the camera, right? So did you have any camera fear when you started off? Like, or how was that experience like?
Not good. I mean, if you would see my first few videos, they are absolutely horrible. Absolutely. I mean, I cannot even, I would prefer to be tortured than look at my own videos.
Okay.
So it started like that.
Okay.
But then I did a couple of courses on
okay.
TikTok videos. And then the one key thing that I learned was do not turn off the camera.
Okay.
Keep the camera rolling.
Okay.
Take as many takes as you can.
Yes.
So let's say if I'm stammering, if I forgot,
Okay, you still have the
I'll
camera
restart
on.
again.
Okay.
I'll restart again. And I'll not turn it off until I have succeeded.
Oh, nice. And how did, is it because you attended those courses that gave you more confidence? Or how was that first video mode, like when you posted it and to see it, what was the feeling?
The first video that I posted, I did not post I posted it on YouTube and I was like, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm doing this, but let's just
Just do it.
do this. Let's just test this.
Okay. And it worked.
It did not work, but I'm
Okay.
someone.
Okay.
So I'm a 0 or 1 kind of a person.
Okay.
If I do something, I
Okay.
do it with full intensity, and if I don't do something, I don't do it at all.
Okay.
So once I had decided that I'm going to commit myself to social media, I was like, no, I'll go all out. So
Okay.
I kept on uploading videos.
Okay.
There were times when I was uploading 10 videos a day.
Oh,
I was
10
shooting my own videos. I was
Okay.
editing my own videos. I was running a company, cleaning the office, doing all of that, and still uploading 10 videos a day.
Wow. That is like huge. Now, as the owner of the company, what does your day look like? How are you managing your time, and what all do you do in a day?
Okay.
We asked about your team, but about you, how's your day like?
So as of now, I wake up at 6 and I pray immediately, and then I go to the gym. 6:30 to 7:30 is when I'm working out.
Okay.
I come back. Right now, my family is not there, but I spend some time with them,
Okay.
or I read. As of now, I'm following the Israel-Palestine issue, so I watch some videos on that.
Okay.
It's really heartbreaking to see, but
Yes.
you can't help it.
Yes.
Then 9, I come to office.
Okay.
For the first 1 hour is when I'm addressing
Yes.
the team, and then from 10 to 12 is when I'm doing whatever is the pending task,
Okay.
invoicing, collections,
Okay.
hiring, all of that. 12 to 12:30 is when I eat,
Okay.
and then I'm with the team, or I'm doing some kind of activity. We have so many. We have table tennis,
Yes.
PS5, a lot of these activities. So I'm just trying to
Nice.
engage with the teams. So not a very planned day. So from 1 to 6 is those 5 hours which are not
Your
as
flexible hours.
productive. Yeah, these are my flexible hours.
Okay.
At 6 I go home,
Okay.
read, or there is one of the games I play, Age of Empires sometimes,
Okay,
and then by
okay.
10 I sleep.
Oh, nice, nice. And I'm very glad, like you mentioned about the exercise part as well, right? Like, do you make sure you work out every day?
Yes. When I'm not traveling.
Okay.
So every time I'm in Dubai, I know it's very, very critical
Yes.
to work out and to have that extra energy in that day first.
Yes.
Second, be in good shape.
Okay.
Third, live longer. So if you
Yes.
have a purpose for which you feel
Yes.
you need to live longer, you need to work out.
Nice.
So for example, running a Revo for 50 years versus running Revo for 70 years will make a lot of difference in my life.
Yes, yes, that's amazing. And also about expanding to the office, like before you're working from your home to your office space now. Again, that is again a scaling up, and it's an investment. So how did you get the courage to do that as well?
So I thought I'll be able to work from home,
Okay.
but I have twins.
Yes.
And at that time, they were 8 months
Okay.
old. It was really hard to work
Okay.
with them because every time I'm working, they will come and they'll start disturbing me.
And your distraction.
Yes.
happens.
So I used to wake up at 4
Okay.
during those days. So I'll pray and I'll get free by 5.
Okay.
5 to 9, I used to work.
Okay.
And then
before they wake up.
Yes. And then they will wake up and then they will not let me work.
Okay.
And then they will sleep for 2-3 hours in the afternoon, and that's where I'll work.
Okay.
So I tried that. I thought, no, this is not how I will be able to work.
Okay.
Then I started working from a co-working space.
Okay.
But then I realized, oh, it's too expensive.
Yes.
Then I found shortlisted a 120 square feet of office
Okay.
for which the rent was 2,100 dirhams.
Okay.
I thought, let me
Like a
extend
business
a little.
center,
Yes,
probably. Okay.
yes, let me extend myself a little bit.
Okay.
And let's open the first office.
Oh.
That's how I did it.
Oh, nice, nice. So that was like step by step growth.
Yes,
Nice,
yes.
nice. That is also very inspiring for everyone. And now, you also mentioned you have kids. So, as a dad, as a parent, what values do you want to instill in your kids, and how do you do that?
I mean, when I think of my kids, I don't think of them being highly educated, running a successful business.
Okay.
I want them to make this world a better place.
Okay.
For me and for us Muslims, it is this life is just a test.
Yes.
The real life is what comes after this test.
Yes.
So you have to prepare for the life which is about to come, and I genuinely want them to make this world a better place. And
Okay.
I am not someone who believes a lot in the formal education.
Okay.
So my idea is I will slowly start inculcating these values into
In
them
them,
and the
okay.
business values, so that they can become a part of this business, or they can start their own business, which is
Whatever they
again
like.
with the vision of making this world a better place.
Oh, very nice. How old are they now?
2.5 now.
2.5. Okay, nice, nice. Now coming to the growth in revenues, right? Like you mentioned, you keep investing back into the
Yeah.
business, right? But how do you set revenue targets each month? Like, we have to set this much to achieve this much. How is that process like?
Yeah. So I am someone who thanks to my previous company who's
Okay.
never content with the targets. So every time someone achieves the target, I go
Okay.
out to them and I tell them, oh, you have done a good job.
Okay.
And I feel you can overachieve. And this is
Okay.
the month you should go all out.
Okay.
And this is the month you should break records. And this is your month. And this is why you should increase your target.
Okay.
So I convince them to increase their targets a little bit more.
Okay.
So we take targets, and Alhamdulillah, for the last few months, we have been overachieving our
All your
targets. But I
targets.
keep on increasing my target because
Is it like a monthly you set your target,
Yes.
or is it like, do you have a goal for the whole year, or
as of now, it's monthly.
okay, every month you decide what are you going to do the
Yes,
next month?
Yes.
Okay.
And one more thing which inspires us, so just to give you an idea
Yes.
about the kind of numbers we are doing, especially charity numbers.
Okay.
Last month, we got around 419,000 dirhams towards charity.
Wow.
This month, we are already at 390,000 dirhams towards charity.
Oh, nice.
So this is
nice.
something that drives us as well.
Oh, nice.
That if in a quarter,
You're
you are
able to do.
generating more than 1 million dirhams towards charity. And I mean, it's not a comparison, but there are
Yes.
charity organizations who are dedicated charity organizations.
Yes.
And they cannot raise this amount. So this really inspires us.
Yes.
That we are raising more money
You were
than a
able
charitable
to do it.
organization
Yes.
by just doing real estate.
Oh,
So that
nice.
really gives us that pump, that boost. And then every time we are, so first, I keep this extremely transparent.
Okay.
So everything related to charity, all the expenses are completely transparent so that
Everyone
the
in
people
your
know.
team know.
Yes.
Okay.
And then whenever we are going for charity trips, we generally ask all the old people, someone who has
Okay.
been with us for at least 6-7 months, if they want to
Okay.
come.
Okay.
And when they go there and then they help these people, they are automatically pumped to do more.
Oh, nice.
Because now their thinking is not that I want to sell more so that I can drive a good car.
Yeah.
I want to sell more so that I can help 1,000 more refugees that I helped.
Oh, nice, nice. That's a great vision to have. Now, also because you are on social media, have you ever had any negative comments or any such issues?
Negative comments are a part of social media, and I want. So I tell my people,
Okay.
every time someone comes to me with a negative comment, I congratulate them. I
Okay.
tell them it's really good for you.
Okay.
I mean, there is not even a single person who does not have a hater.
Yes.
I have been literally abused. To this day, I get negative comments on my posts. I'm absolutely fine with them.
Okay.
I look at them and I ignore them. But for people, there are some people in my team who loves to get negative comments because that drives the engagement. And they will reply to every single negative comment
Okay.
so that the
it goes
person
even
replies
further.
back.
They're triggered.
Yes, they are triggered. So negative you really need negative comments
On social media
social
to grow,
media to
right?
grow.
So what sort of negative comments are they mostly coming from? Like,
hate comments regarding my accent,
oh,
regarding what I'm saying. They don't believe in what I'm
Okay.
saying. And when I talk about charity, they're like, oh, this is again a
This is-
fraud.
okay.
And these kinds of comments.
Doesn't it affect you? Like, has it ever felt bad, especially in the beginning, probably, when it started off?
in the beginning, it used to hurt.
Yes.
But once you get used to something and you realize this is working in your favor, it stops
Okay.
hurting.
Okay. Okay. So that's how you deal with the negativities.
Yes.
Now, as a business, right, you might have ups and downs. How do you deal with the downsides? Like, what is your advice to the people, especially in the first 2 years of business? I'm sure like there's a lot of learning curves, right? How do you deal with them?
It is all about getting up every single day and showing up to your work and
Consistent.
doing something different. That's it.
Nice.
This is what I have done. I started Revo in July of 2021. For the first 9 months, we were not even doing one transaction a month.
Okay.
July, we did 0 transactions. August, we did 0 transactions. September, we did 0 transactions. October, we did 3 transactions.
Okay.
November, we did 1 transaction. 2 transactions. December, we did 1 transaction. Jan, Feb, and March, 1 transaction each.
Okay.
From October 2021 to March of 2022, I used to eat 1 time a day. That's it.
Oh my God.
So my simple idea was, you have to get up, you have to show up to office every single day, and you have to do something new, something extra,
Yes.
something different.
Yes.
And you keep on doing that, you will succeed first. Second, the faith. So in Islam, we call it tawakkul.
Okay.
So tawakkul is you put in all your efforts
Okay.
and you leave the rest to Almighty.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
for example, if I want to be a successful real estate broker, I am going to do everything which is in my power
Okay.
to be a successful real estate agent.
Okay.
And then I will leave the results to Almighty. Now some people confuse it. They're like, leave everything to the Almighty. No. Leave everything
Do your
to the
part
Almighty after you have put in the efforts.
Yes.
So
It's
that is
not
what I
like you
used to
sit
do.
simply at
Yes.
home and expect that, okay, everything good will happen.
Yes.
It's more
No,
like
I'll
you
just sit at
do your
home.
best.
If the God wants me to have a job, I'll get a job.
No,
It
that
does not
doesn't
work like
happen.
that.
Yes. You have to put in your
Yes.
100% and then the best comes
Yes.
from the
Yes.
Almighty. I think
Yes.
that's a great, again, a great insight for everyone. Now, coming to, before we close the session, right? What is your single most advice? Like, if you were to put it in one line, what's the most important advice you want to give to anyone who wants to start a business?
First, don't start a business to make money.
Okay.
In my opinion, if you are starting a business to make money, there is a very high possibility it will fail.
Okay.
I have seen so many of my friends, they started business because they wanted to make money and it failed.
Okay.
You have to either start a business to add value to people's life or to pick up a cause which is bigger than yourself.
Nice.
Because if you're doing it for money, you will run out of money.
Yes.
What will you do then?
Yes.
First. Second, if money is important to you and if it comes between choosing money and your people, who would you choose? Money is important, you will choose money.
Yes.
And you will fail.
Yes.
Because you will lose your people.
Yes.
If it's completely for money and if you have to choose between money and clients, and if you are a startup, a time like this will definitely come.
Yes.
When you have to choose between money and your staff.
Yes.
If you are money minded, you will choose money, you will lose.
Okay.
If you are money minded, you will choose money over clients and you will lose.
Yes.
So do not be money minded.
Your value should always be outside the money
Yes.
part.
Yes. Selfless. Have selfless values.
Thank you so much for that advice and every point which we discussed today. I think it's very important for any business owner who is either starting out or already established also,
Yeah.
because there are a lot of things we can take away. Thank you so much, Farhan. And
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. And thanks to all our listeners for listening to the show. You can follow us, subscribe, and you can also get Farhan's all the links in the comment box. We'll be putting them all the details so you can check them out as well. Thank you.